Babuji Maharaj says, "It is a great pleasure to him to deliver the message of his master Samartha Guru Mahatma Ramachandra Ji, Fatehgarh, UP. He is the Adi Guru of our mission. He devoted his whole life to the spiritual service of all mankind." Babuji Maharaj says, "The popular belief that attainment of liberation is not only difficult but also impossible within the span of one life is a mistaken notion." Babuji says, "Our great master has boldly asserted that one can for sure attain liberation in this very life, nay, even in a part of it, provided one is really earnest about it and has the fortune of having a proper guide." Babuji says, meditation on the heart is advised and is followed in the mission, which is the easiest and the most efficacious method. Babuji says, "We have so far been extroverts, but now we have to become introverts by turning our mind inwards. We then begin to have spiritual experiences, and our march on the path of spirituality goes on without interruption." Babuji Maharaj says, moderation is most essential for spirituality. We need to mend our external ways of living agreeable to others. The word moderation carries a vast sense, and it covers the entire sphere of our mental and physical activities. Babuji says, moderation really means that we have entered the sphere where our restless tendencies have subsided to a great extent. Babuji Maharaj says, when the current of nature flowed down from the origin to effect creation, the jerks created knots which became centers of power. There are certain granthis or knots in all regions. Babuji says, in the course of our swimming up through the currents, the knots begin to get unfolded through the power of meditation, making our advance easier and more smooth. Babuji Maharaj says, we go on stage by stage in this way till we reach the point where Maya becomes almost extinct. The greatest of sages normally had their access only up to this extent, but much remains further still. Babuji says, the approach to central region had formerly been quite unattainable, by embodied souls, but by virtue of our Master's wonderful discovery, one can now attain that state while in the physical body. Babuji Maharaj says, people consider flattery to be bhakti. Real bhakti is strong and irrevocable attachment to the divine. Babuji says, if we think ourselves to be the lover and God as the beloved, and proceed on with the same feeling, the course would be easier. The result in due course would be that God Himself shall become the lover and we the beloved. Babuji Maharaj says, the sense of morality got deteriorated to the extent that discrimination between right and wrong is almost lost. Prejudice became predominant. Babuji says, truly speaking, God is neither Saguna nor Nirguna, but beyond both. He is what He is. What should then be done to solve this mystery? The only possible solution can be to fix our eyes on the Absolute, be it Saguna, Nirguna, or neither, and develop love for it. Babuji Maharaj says, as we go higher, the forces of nature become subtler. Hence, the ascent by self-effort becomes very difficult. At this stage, the help and support of a worthy guide is absolutely essential. Babuji says, the spiritual stages are innumerable. The time required to traverse them is also incalculable. It is the power of pranahuti alone that can curtail this duration and enable the course of thousands of years to be covered within the span of one life. Babuji Maharaj asks, what is it that keeps us firm on the path? What pushes us onward and helps us and guides us? Babuji answers, it is our mind and mind alone, which is often considered to be wicked and mean. Babuji says, we ourselves have spoiled the mind due to its habits by making it overactive, indecisive, and vacillating. Otherwise, it is the best, the only, and the most useful instrument in us, which alone communicates to us the divine commands and all the subtle experiences of higher planes. Babuji Maharaj says, the superior power of the Master, combined with our own self-effort, doubles the force of progress. Babuji says, in our way, the over consciousness of self effort remains subdued and never promotes the feelings of ahankara or pride, which often comes in the followers of grosser mechanical ways. Babuji Maharaj says, "The knowledge of the divine is a science. The power of nature, which flows from the original repository, has the capacity of both creation and destruction." Babuji says, the sages of India always utilized the power of creation for the reformation of humanity. The power of destruction, which exists in abundance, is also so strong that even an atom bomb is no match for it. Babuji Maharaj says, spiritual renaissance has already commenced, and India shall again lead the world, no matter how long a time it may take. The world will soon realize that no nation on the surface of earth can survive without spirituality as its base.